things that happens as we get more in touch with our intuition, we stop asking for so many external signs. Do you know that? Do you ever ask for signs? You say, God, give me a sign, guides, give me a sign. And by the way, half the time, I have to get on my clients about it, because they'll say, I asked for a sign, Cynthia, and then this happened and this happened. And they'll have had a few signs, and they'll be like, well, what do you think that means? Do you think it means I should do it? And I admit, I get a little, amused, and I'm just like, how many signs do you need? If you ask for a sign, please be respectful and also be efficient with your time. If you ask for a sign from your intuition or your guides, then listen the first time. Don't be, I'm sorry, this is one of my essential teachings, and I'm trying to word it more nicely, but don't be a dumbass, okay? And what that means too is act with wisdom, okay? Use your inner wisdom. Why do you need more than one sign? Okay, why do you need more than 2 or 3 signs for sure? You don't. At that point, it's just your ego, and it's just your fear, and you don't want to act on what that sign is giving you. And if you're not going to act on what the sign is giving you, don't ask for it, okay? You have free will. You can do what you want. So don't ask for a sign about something that you're not willing to go forward and listen. That's just very disrespectful. And, eventually they're going to stop talking to you for a while. Your intuition, your guides, it's going to kind of get quiet if you do that. If you want to keep the pipeline open, it's a two-way relationship. It's a two-way exchange. Your job is to listen. You don't always have to do what they say, but at least acknowledge. Don't be infantile. If you've gotten 2 or 3 signs, you know it. You know when you're getting the signs. Now, maybe sometimes there's only one sign and it's confusing. I understand that. But often there are some very obvious signs, and we doubt. So, but those of us who are intuitive, we don't rely as much on outer signs. We go within. We connect with our inner selves and with our guides, and we get what we need. That being said, often after I have connected with my intuition on something, there is an outer sign that follows immediately. Why is that? I haven't even asked for it. I don't even ask for these signs. I don't need them, okay? And you won't need them either as you develop your relationship deeper with your intuition. But why do the signs come anyway? It's just that old maxim of as above, so below. As within, so without. So if you're connecting in here and you're getting the guidance, you're also going to receive the guidance out there in the external world, because, by the way, when you get up into the cosmic realms, into the higher dimensions, there is no inside and outside. There's only source. We're all in source, and our source, energy. So yeah, it's, the division that we see between inside and outside and that we experience here, it's necessary in order to allow us to play the earthly game, to grow. But we need to remember it's not real in the sense of higher realities. So yeah, so if you connect with intuition, you get signs, that's great. But you kind of need the connection with intuition to understand the signs. I guess that's what I'm really saying. All the clients that I get, when it's funny, and they laugh about it too, by the way, when I put it the way I usually do, it's pretty practically and somewhat bluntly. I'm a Capricorn. I can't help it. Well, I can, and I do it lovingly. But yeah, we need to be matter of fact sometimes about our intuition. We don't want to be like, deluded. So, and by the way, it's just as deluded to get signs or to receive something from your intuition and to keep questioning it. That's just as deluded as people who say they're getting things from their intuition when, anyone else can see it's not from intuition. We all know people like that. Don't worry about becoming that person. If you walk on this journey with me, I think that I can, maybe provide you some guidance and tips that will keep you from becoming that way, or at least help you have a choice. You don't have to be just airy-fairy to be intuitive, although I see nothing wrong with a little airy-fairy. I love a little airy-fairy. But you can be grounded, you can be practical, you can have common sense and be intuitive. In fact, intuition is the primary tool for having grounded practical wisdom. It is the basis. All right, so let's just take a few deep breaths in here, and I think I'm going to cut to another video. This is enough for now, but if you want more, please check out my other videos. I guess I'm supposed to say like, follow, and subscribe. That's up to you. You decide what you want to do. Yeah, if you want to go further. And also comment below with your questions about awakening and your intuition, about deepening your relationship, about utilizing your intuition to make decisions to guide you through this world. And if there's something I can contribute, I will. Until next time, well, I'll see you in the next lesson. Bright blessings.